You have to have evidence. I think that this is where the new Attorney General, bless her heart, was trying to mix up a couple of things, is that if you have to have evidence, you can't just do it on the basis of somebody said. And the same thing with people at home in your own domestic situation. Oh, this is an interesting one. It comes up all the time. Disciplinary action can only relate to work-related offenses. If Sheldon and Kevin get into a fight outside of work, and it is because they're both tracking the same woman, then you can't discipline them, either of them, for that. But if they have a fight because Kelvin is Sheldon's supervisor, and Kevin has disciplined Sheldon, and Sheldon says, I'm going to get you for this, and he waits until you're outside the gates and attacks him, then that can be a disciplinary offense because it is related to work in some way. Disciplinary decisions must be made on the basis of actual evidence, not on the basis of supposition or inference. While it may not always be possible to get entire evidence, and it's almost impossible to prove a negative, at least a reasonable amount of investigation must take place so that the decision would be made on the balance of probabilities. In other words, it is more than 50% likely that this did take place. It's important to remember that employers are not police, they're not part of the judicial system, and they don't have to make decisions based on judicial standards of evidence. In other words, proof beyond a reasonable doubt. But they